In this video, we will introduce you to FortiSASE SIA Secure Internet Access. FortiSASE protects remote workers by inspecting all of their internet traffic in the cloud while still providing fast access to internal applications in the data center. FortiSASE SIA provides seamless compatibility and integration with other Fortinet products and services, leveraging FortiOS behind the scenes. Let's get started by logging into the management portal using my FortiCloud account. Here we can see the default security inspection rules applied for all users. Antivirus protection is enabled, web filter is blocking access to malicious categories, IPS is scanning for known threats, and SSL certificate inspection is enabled. On the dashboard, I can see that I have a license for up to 50 managed endpoints. Like other FortiCloud services, you can also easily navigate between the portals using the drop-down in the top right. I've already linked FortiSASE with our corporate LDAP services. Let's onboard our first user. After selecting the corporate LDAP server, I'll be able to see a list of existing users and groups. Here, I can pick one or more users to import. The user will receive an invitation code which they can use to connect FortiClient to FortiSASE. I can easily reference that invitation code at any point later on using the menu in the top right. While this video demonstrates using LDAP for authentication, FortiSASE also supports SAML single sign-on and can quickly be paired with Azure AD, Okta, and others. Please check out the standalone videos for each service. Now, let's get that client connected to FortiSASE. On the left-hand side, you can see the email that the client received after the account was provisioned. They simply download FortiClient, paste the invitation code into the Join FortiClient Cloud field, and click Connect. Now, if we switch over to the Remote Access tab, we can connect to the SSL VPN using our existing LDAP credentials. Okay, now that we're online, let's check out what else FortiSASE can provide. On the dashboard, we can immediately see that one of the 50 allocated endpoint seats is now assigned. Drilling down on that will show us all of the information that FortiSASE knows about the endpoint. Here we have a MacBook Pro with no known vulnerabilities. From the VPN dashboard widget, we can also see all active VPN users. From the FortiView sources view, we can also see all of the current users and the destinations and applications that they're accessing. Next, let's adjust the security configuration to match our corporate policy. From the Security Configuration menu, you can see that in addition to the default services, we also have access to file filter, data leak prevention, application control, and SSL inspection. First, let's enable application control and block access to all social media applications. I can also block access to specific applications. Next, we turn on Deep Inspection. Once enabled, the certificate will automatically be provisioned to endpoints managed by FortiSASE, and the users will not see any certificate warnings. Next, we adjust the configuration for IPS to only scan for critical threats. Finally, we use web filter to block access to news and media sites. On the endpoint, if we attempt to access Twitter, our connection is blocked by application control. Visiting a news site will also be blocked, and the user will see that it belongs to the blocked category News and Media. Back in FortiSASE, we can navigate to the Security Log section to see which applications are in use. Filtering on blocked applications will show the blocked attempts to access Twitter. Detailed session logs are also available on the right-hand side. From the web filter log, we can also see all the blocked attempts to access the news sites. Now that we've seen some of the security capabilities of FortiSASE, let's make some customizations for this specific customer. When the user saw the block page while trying to access news sites, it was the default from FortiSASE. Under the Block Pages section, we can customize that and rebrand it for the customer's environment. The block message is a fully customizable HTML template, and new images can also be imported for use in the message. Next, let's create a policy exception. Here, we can create a rule to deny access to particular networks or application infrastructure. Let's block access to all of the Netflix web platform. We simply need to move our new rule up in the list so that it can take effect before all of the other internet traffic is inspected. Finally, let's allow users to directly access trusted applications. Here, we will prevent FortiSASE SIA from inspecting traffic to our corporate projects server. If that service is also protected by a FortiGate running FortiOS 7.0, we can also take advantage of ZTNA, Zero Trust Network Access, to allow our users immediate access to the application without an additional VPN. Let's test it out. The endpoint now sees our customized block message when accessing news sites. And if we access Netflix, web-based access is completely blocked. Now that we have the configuration the way we want it, let's take one last look at the monitoring capabilities of FortiSASE. We can verify that our Netflix block policy was hit, preventing access. We can also inspect traffic logs to confirm exactly when the user attempted to access the application. FortiView provides additional visibility into network access. For every user, I can drill down into the specific destinations and applications that they are using right now. I can also switch to longer time periods in order to monitor usage over the past day or week. If I see a spike in usage or an event I want to learn more about, I can easily drill down using the time selector at the top. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy FortiSASE SIA.